Basic Income Grant Coalition of Namibia gathered with Minister of Gender Equality, Poverty Eradication and Social Welfare, Doreen Siyoka, on Saturday, 15 June at Windhoek Zoo Park to present their petition. Among the demonstrators, Nafimane Hamukoshi criticized the government for neglecting to improve the living standards of underprivileged citizens since independence.
For the past 34 years, far too many Namibians have been living under inhumane and degrading conditions. We have been struggling to meet our basic human needs, but we're confronted without a decent income, decent roofs over our heads, clean water and sanitation. Our human rights are violated by our leaders who have failed to improve our lives after independence. According to the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, Namibia continues to be among the countries in the world with the lowest living standards and extreme differences between the rich and the poor, without genuine efforts being made to tackle the problem. No leader of high values should overlook and tolerate such failures.
Minister Doreen Siyoka accepted a petition signed by approximately 50,000 individuals from local and international communities. Following the handover, Siyoka emphasized the importance of listening to those in distress, affirming her commitment to delivering the petition to Head of State Nangola Mbumba for a final decision.
I'm taking the petition to the President. We will sit together because exactly your cry belongs to my ministry, and they will brief you how far we are.
Yeah.
How far we are. Therefore, the response will come from the President is what I'll say to you. Thank you very much for respecting me and for respecting your authority. It's you who is putting us in power.
Yes.
Therefore, there's no way you can go and cry to, except on the shoulder of this government.
Yes.
Labour researcher and social justice activist Herbert Jauch commented that the $500 Namibian proposed by the coalition is a good starting point, as it wouldn't overly burden the government. However, he believes it should be increased to at least $1,100 Namibian to adequately meet basic needs.
There's absolutely scope for significantly more. We actually agree with Minister Shimi, who during COVID said, to meet your basics, you need, as an adult, about $250 per week, which would be around $1,100 per month. That was 4 years ago. And we agree that this is a reasonable amount to start from. The 500 that the coalition has decided on was based on saying, look, we want to make it easy for government and not burden the budget too heavily. That's how the 500 was arrived, as a kind of compromise. But I personally think that we should take the starting point, what Minister Shimi said 4 years ago, that we look at around 1,100 or more, and that we need to move to a point where Namibians can meet their basic needs.
Social justice activist Michael Mishilelo remarked on Namibia's persistent inequality stemming from unresolved historical injustices. He expressed doubt about the government's response to the petition calling for a basic income grant of $500 Namibian.
If you look at teenage pregnancies, this minister that was here, she was saying that the teenage pregnancy of about 9,000 girls is worrying her. But what causes teenage pregnancies? If girls are hungry, they will go to that blesser who's able to give her something to eat. And the blesser will take advantage of this young person. So you cannot say you are concerned about teenage pregnancy if you are not addressing the causes that causes teenage pregnancy. It's because people are hungry, and when people are hungry, they are forced to go sell themselves as a means to earn a living. And these things must be taken serious, because unfortunately this country, we are living on a time bomb, and very soon these young people, I don't think these young people are like us. Us, maybe we are still scared of police and all of these things. These young radicals that I saw here, give them 10 years, they are not going to be controllable, and if the things go this way, this country is going to be ungovernable. And unfortunately, when a country is ungovernable, it doesn't care whether you are minister, it doesn't care whether you are president, CEO. That simply means you'll have to run to another country, because this country is going to burn as a result of poverty.
Miss Omaludi 2024, Laminikila Hanyaitila, participated in the protest not only as a pageant queen, but also as a youth and environmental advocate. She believes the proposed basic income grant of $500 Namibian will enhance the lives of Namibians and empower them to create employment opportunities.
And I believe very much that the Universal Basic Income Grant Namibia will help a lot of Namibians, not only to improve their living standards, but also to create employment for themselves. And we are what I feel about the protest is that I am hoping, very much hoping, that the ministry will get back to us as soon as possible to end poverty and for the awareness of everyone's mental health in Namibia.
Experts suggest that the basic income grant could significantly aid regions with prevalent cases of malnutrition. Recent reports indicate that nearly 30 deaths have been attributed to malnutrition out of the 300 recorded cases since the beginning of the year. Currently, there are over 260 admissions and 9 readmissions related to malnutrition. The government's decision on implementing the $500 Namibian grant remains uncertain and awaits further development. Reporting for New Era, I am Isai Sipunga.